My name is NAKIWALA Victor. My topic is computer hardware and my subtopic is components of the computer hardware. Among the components of computer hardware, we have the input devices, we have the output devices, we have the storage devices and the processing devices. And my main issue, I'm going to teach about the input devices. The reasons why I'm teaching the input devices is to help learners to identify the different types of input devices, to help learners to engage in self-study, and also to enable learners to be able to know the types of the input devices. And the main objectives as to why we are teaching the objectives of input devices is that after the learners have finished to watch the videos, they will be able to identify the different types of input devices. And the second objectives as to why we are teaching the input devices is that after the learners have finished to listen to the videos, they will be able to outline the input devices. Thank you. Allow me to call another discussant who is called NALWEYISO.
Greetings to everyone. My name is REHEMAH, and I'm going to start from where my colleague has told. Input devices. Let me first explain the term input. Input refers to any data or instructions that is entered to the memory of a computer, whereas input devices refers to any data or instructions that allows a user to enter into a computer. Input devices got a lot of examples. That is to say, we have keyboard, we have mouse, we have optical scanner, we have joystick, we have light pen, we have optical character recognition reader, we have optical mark recognition reader, we have trackball, and so many and so forth. Thank you.
How is everyone? I'm by names of KAYAGA PROSCOVIA, and I'm going to continue from where my colleague has stopped. You know, we're talking about input devices, and to give a slight review about it, we are all told that input devices, these are computer devices that are used to put or enter data into a computer. So to begin with is the keyboard. This is what we call a keyboard. A keyboard has got keys, including the caps lock. This is the caps lock key, as you can see. This is the enter key. This is the backspace key. This is the key. These are numbers. All things that are here have got duties, and they are used to enter data into a computer, whereby they are placed. Whenever you place it, it is shown on the monitor, and this is what we call a monitor. As you can see, this is what we call a monitor, though this is not an input device. But I was trying to show you that whenever you're placing those keys on the keyboard, the information is split here on the monitor. I'm still continuing, and among the input devices, we have the touch screen. This is what we call a touch screen. As you can see, this is a phone, and it contains a touch screen, and it has got a password whereby you have to put there the password so that you can access the information on it. A touch screen, for example, this is a phone. This is a screen whereby whenever you touch it, it has a sensor. Whatever thing you touch, it corresponds positively. For example, I may touch your phone. If at all I want to call somebody, as you can see, it has got contacts. So I'm selecting REHEMAH. So when you want to call REHEMAH, you select her, then you call. So whichever place you touch, it corresponds positively. Among the input devices we are talking about, we have a light pen. This is what we call a light pen. As you can see, it looks like the typical pens you people are using to write at the tip. As you can see, that is the tip of it. So this one, it also selects. Instead of using your hands or fingers, you use this light pen. Whichever thing you touch, it selects it and it does whatever the hand would have done. So thank you for listening. Those are the input devices I had to talk about. So you will learn the others from my next.
Greetings to everybody, I'm MBEKEKA. We are going to discuss about input devices as we talked about. First, now we have the mouse. The mouse has different uses. It is used when you are inputting data in a computer. We have the mouse has a trackball, up, and two buttons. That is the left and right button. These buttons use them when you are clicking and when you are inputting information in a computer. We also have a touch pad. The touch pad is that one found on the laptop or in computer. It's this what we call the touch pad. It has two buttons, as you see, that you click them on it when you are putting in data in the computer. We also have a scanner, that is a optical scanner. This one to look at.
Yes, greetings to you all, and I'm MUHAMED YUNUS MUYANJA, or you can call me MUYANJA YUNUS MUHAMED. And actually, like my colleagues have said, I've put it forward before. They have been just taking you through the input devices, and they've been explaining to you, showing you the videos of these gadgets. But now, right now, I'm also proceeding with another one, and these are the voice recognition equipments. And generally, these ones you can call them the microphone. It's just a microphone. And according to the definition, maybe you can define it as commonly they are referred to as microphones. And these, when connected to a computer, when you connect them to a computer, they can easily capture and store, or they can easily capture and give the feedback of the sound. So the example of these ones here, maybe what we can use, we have this voice recognition on the phone here, normally down on the downer parts here, where when you put a phone on your ear when you're talking, down here there are those microphone the voice recognition equipments. They are ever down here. That is why we were able to talk on a phone, and they can capture that sound. They store it in the what? In a phone. So that is one of the best example of the voice recognition equipment. And the microphone, the usual microphone that we use, which you know, and many others as you maybe discover them where you go. So let me end there, and we shall look at others maybe next time, inshallah.